there, it's Tania Gabrielle, Wealth Astro-Numerologist. Welcome to Star Codes. This is the podcast where we look at an upcoming event in the stars and numbers, the astrology and numerology, to help us raise our vibration and meet this celestial event with the most positive energy possible. And in this case, we're going to look at the very deeply profound, spiritual, and positive Pisces new moon happening on March 10th at 9 a.m. Universal Time, which is 5 a.m. Eastern and 2 a.m. Pacific Time. I hope I got that right. I know the time changes are in play at this point around the world. Now, this is the 5th consecutive new moon and the final of 5 new moons at 20 degrees, in this case Pisces. So both sun and moon at 20 degrees means that it opens the 2020 perfect vision code. And so since November of 2023 all the way through March, we are having our eyes opened in many ways to, of course, the truth. The truth shall set you free. And meantime, Pluto has moved into Aquarius, the sign of freedom and liberation. So we are really being prompted by both the numbers codes and the celestial astrology codes to move into this understanding that the truth, yes, it may be painful, it is always liberating, and will always take you to a path of newfound freedom, because when you don't see it, you literally are held back by old paradigms, old beliefs. So this is very good news. And again, it's the 5th of 5 new moons at 2020 and the final one. So you feel extra open now to exploring spiritual projects, ventures that are deeply moving, deeply compassionate, which is all about Pisces. And Pisces is very creative. It's ruled by Neptune, one of the 2 planets, Venus and Neptune, are very aligned to the arts and to creativity in general. So you have many opportunities now to dive into anything that uses your imagination, anything that inspires you from the heart center that you can express in some way. So you have wonderful progress in terms of trusting yourself in that area. Now, new moons always bring new beginnings. Pisces is about completion. So there is a little bit of a paradox. Pisces is the final sign, so it does govern endings and moving into another dimension altogether. The magic of this new moon in Pisces is that you're being asked to clear your space so you can call in new frequencies, new opportunities, new wisdom. And there's something that you'll discover, or many things that you may discover, that align better with you, that really match your awakening and who you are becoming now. We are moving into new earth, and there's a lot of internal shifts that are prompting us to embrace new ways, new perspectives. And so now you're becoming fully conscious of this actual process and what needs to end so that you can really begin fresh in every moment, where every thought is literally inspired, not regurgitated. And every conversation comes from a place, again, of being completely present and looking in the person's eyes if you're with them, or listening to them, listening to their voice. And then the conversations become profound and deep, and the exploring is incredible. Remember that Uranus plays a huge part in this Pisces new moon, and Uranus is the adventurer. Uranus is the inventor, the explorer. Now, let's go more deeply into the actual transits. So the sun and moon are sextile Uranus. It's almost an exact sextile. Uranus is currently at 19 degrees Taurus. The new moon, of course, at 20 degrees Pisces. And that really is a wonderful invitation to trust your intuition, all the inspired aha moments that come through, and take risks and really follow those prompts. You're opening up to your inner genius, and it's going to allow you to embrace that new perspective and shift into non-attachment, which Aquarius is really good at. So take the opportunities that come your way to upgrade in any areas that you feel called to, and allow that inventiveness of Uranus to stimulate your curiosity, to bring new insights, new answers, new solutions that you may have been seeking for quite a while. Also, one thing to keep in mind is, because we are venturing into new territory, to always tell yourself that this will work out better than I can ever imagine. So you're putting your trust into the divine. And as soon as you say that, experiences and ideas will come to you to take you to that place that is better than you can ever imagine. So keep saying that, and it will allow you to move through any kind of fears or any kind of hesitation that you may have because of the exploration of new territory. Now, other transits, the main one is Mars square to Uranus. And Mars symbolizes action and drive. Uranus in a square to Mars really is asking you to act in terms of liberating yourself. It is a firing up from Mars to follow your more unusual ideas. And that means being creative is a must. Mars governs your instinct, Uranus governs your intuition. And so when they come together in a square, you have this really strong urge to trust what's coming through and break away from the voices in your head that are regurgitating past ways. So you are moving away from restriction, from authority, into independence. And so you want to plan time for fun, for adventure, to relax you so that you can move forward when these creative breakthroughs actually appear and your inner genius is activated. Certainly your personal relationships can be impacted as well. They're invigorated by this square. And you may need to make some quick decisions as well, because what will happen is you'll get these insights and you can't really sit long on them. There's a fire under Mars. Fire is fast moving, and Uranus governs Aquarius, an air sign. So these surprising insights and developments will really prompt you to actually say, I gotta do this now. You know, I don't have a choice to wait. So truly, this is an ideal time to manifest some very powerful, positive changes in your life. And remember, you never need to know how what it is that you want will actually happen. The universe literally is there to bring you what you are broadcasting. So in this case, Uranus square Mars, you're broadcasting the inspiration, and you're broadcasting your internal instinctual response, and you are consciously manifesting what it is due to the inspiration that you have decided to move towards. So again, you never need to know how what it is you want is going to unfold. You just need to be in the frequency. You don't demand how that outcome looks like. You literally just tune into whatever it is that you want, whether it is abundance or peace or more compassion, more joy, whatever the case may be, you focus on that goal. It can be a goal to find an apartment, to find a home. It can be many things, but it needs to be let go of, and Pisces helps with that too. So release your tendency to want to paint the exact way that you want things to unfold. The universe will bring you what you're broadcasting, and if you're alert and you're alive and you're ready to be spontaneous with all this Uranus energy as well, you will get what you want. But you need to know what it is you want, right? That is really the key. So again, you may want work to effortlessly find you, or you may want to have wonderful synchronicities appear in your life. And whatever it is that you ask for, always be grateful for it as soon as you ask for it. Now, we also have Mercury sextile Pluto and Jupiter sextile Saturn, and these are two beautiful harmonious aspects. With Pluto and Mercury, your words carry a very deep impact. Your intuition and intelligence are combined for this powerful force that goes directly into what it is you are saying, conversations you're having, which go very deeply, and probing mystical subjects of all kinds, including astrology and numerology. All of this is favored. And with Jupiter sextile Saturn, this is so beautiful. This means that it's a great time for you to embrace tremendous growth, especially in areas of entrepreneurship, freedom, any career shifts which bring you joy. It ties into greater self-awareness as you're experiencing things that are changing within you, but these are new responsibilities that are moving you away from previous stifling conditions or unnecessary demands or constrictions. So you are now moving through that, and any fear of resistance that you have from experiencing unlimited happiness, represented by Jupiter, and a sense of spiritual accomplishment, which is Jupiter sextile Saturn, they are being now acknowledged, they're being addressed. So even without any sense of restriction, you're going to just explore greater freedom, explore greater prosperity, and this positive attitude with the sextile between these two middle planets, Jupiter and Saturn, really can attract these destined fortunate breaks in your life that manifest both personally and professionally. This is a major growth period, and really take advantage of it. And just know, yes, there is upheaval everywhere right now, worldwide, but it's there to help us see the truth. It's there to help us see that behind the upheaval, on the other side of the upheaval, if you feel peace and love within you, you will really see that the upheaval is preparing the way for a new earth that embraces those qualities of peace and love. So the upheaval is freeing our planet. It's shaking things up, and it's bringing to light the truth. And so 11, the universal month number for March, 11 represents light. And we need light to pull us into this present moment awareness where we see absolutely clearly. So 11 and this whole month of March is helping us to shift the lens as we release old ways of seeing things. And the 2020 new moon, remember, gives perfect vision. We are shifting the lens through which we see the world. So what you see and how you receive is actually shifting. And that's because you're fully moving into that heart space more and more, which Pisces also represents. You're moving out of the external into the mystical, into the heart, and you are just sensing within you what feels right. And that becomes your guiding compass. That becomes your way of moving forward. This is because the lens of truth actually comes from the heart. And what separates darkness and light in terms of energetic alignment is that the light tunes into the heart, the dark does not. And so there is the dark-hearted and there's the light-hearted, and you can feel the difference. When there's a lightness of being, you are tuning in to hear. And this is what is really shifting. This immense shift on the planet is connected to coming back from being completely mind-focused to being heart-centered. So the feeling of this upheaval is important to actually feel it, because in the feeling itself, you're processing, you're shifting, you're helping the new earth to be birthed. Without feeling it, that's not possible, as everything happens through the heart center. So without feeling, there is no healing. And in this 11 universal month, with this Pisces new moon, you will feel especially lit up, ready to make changes. Remember, 11 represents light. Light adds up to the number 11. And the earth is being freed from darkness. And the upheaval is really there to free us. So no matter what is going on in your life, use the energy by asking, does it feel right? And then you make your decision. As the storm clears, you will see how the light is being birthed in a beautiful new way on planet Earth. So behind the upheaval is love and freedom. So own your power, step forward with compassion, with forgiveness, with love, with courage. Mars square Uranus is giving you so much courage. Mars square Uranus is helping the upheaval to inspire you to go within and meet your life with absolute confidence, inner confidence. Of course, in this process of awakening, it is lovely to be in touch with your innermost resources. And to help you with that, I've created a free masterclass, How to Master Your Stars, the truth about taking your power back. And you can get instant access at spiritualmasteryclass.com. It's an amazing introduction and inspirational class that goes into your sun, your moon, your rising sign, and the secret to spiritual mastery, and so much more. Again, it's free and you can watch it at spiritualmasteryclass.com. Enjoy that. Have a beautiful Pisces new moon, and I will see you in next week's Star Codes.